Imagine being the smartest person in the room. Most people would see that as a gift. More opportunities, more success, more understanding, more respect. But what if intelligence comes with a hidden cost? What if seeing more means suffering more? What if understanding the world too deeply makes it harder to enjoy it? For centuries, philosophers, scientists, writers, and thinkers have wrestled with this question. Is intelligence a blessing, or can it become a curse? The answer is more complicated than most people think. The burden of seeing what others don't. One of the greatest advantages of intelligence is the ability to recognize patterns, understand complex situations, and see consequences before they happen. But this ability has a dark side. Highly intelligent people often notice problems that others ignore. They see flaws in systems. They recognize contradictions. They understand risks. While others live comfortably in certainty, intelligent people are often haunted by questions. They don't just see what is, they see what could go wrong. This can create a constant state of mental tension. The more you understand the world, the more aware you become of its imperfections, and awareness is not always comfortable. The link between intelligence and overthinking. Research has repeatedly found connections between higher intelligence and increased rates of anxiety. Why? Because intelligent minds rarely stop analyzing. A simple decision becomes 20 different possibilities. A conversation becomes an endless review of every word spoken. A future event becomes a collection of imagined outcomes. The same brain that solves problems also creates them. Psychologists often refer to this as rumination, the tendency to think about things repeatedly. While reflection can be useful, excessive reflection can become exhausting. As the ancient philosopher Aristotle reportedly said, the more you know, the more you realize you don't know. Knowledge often creates more questions than answers. Intelligence can lead to loneliness. Human beings crave connection. We want to feel understood. We want to feel seen. We want to feel that we belong. But highly intelligent people sometimes struggle to find people who think similarly. This doesn't mean they are better than others. It simply means they may process the world differently. When your interests, concerns, or way of thinking differ greatly from those around you, isolation can follow. The famous inventor and scientist Nikola Tesla once said, "The day science begins to study non-physical phenomena, it will make more progress in one decade than in all the previous centuries of its existence." Tesla spent much of his life misunderstood. Despite his brilliance, he often lived in loneliness. History is filled with intelligent people who felt disconnected from society. Sometimes understanding more can make you feel less understood. There is a famous saying, "Ignorance is bliss." People often dismiss this phrase as simplistic, but there is truth hidden inside it. Imagine two people. One knows every danger, risk, and uncertainty surrounding a situation. The other knows very little. Who sleeps better at night? Often it is the second person. Knowledge brings awareness. Awareness brings responsibility. And responsibility can bring stress. The more you understand climate change, economic instability, political conflict, disease, and mortality, the harder it can become to ignore them. Intelligence removes certain comforting illusions, and not everyone enjoys what they discover when those illusions disappear. The intelligence-happiness paradox. Many people assume intelligence automatically leads to happiness. The evidence suggests otherwise. While intelligence can improve problem-solving ability and life outcomes, happiness depends on many other factors. Relationships, purpose, health, community, meaning. A highly intelligent person can still feel empty. A highly educated person can still feel lost. A brilliant scientist can still suffer from depression. Intelligence gives you tools. It does not guarantee fulfillment. The philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer observed, "The wise have always said the same things, and fools, who are the majority, have always done just the opposite." His writings often explored how awareness can increase suffering because intelligent people become more conscious of life's difficulties. Why many geniuses struggled. History offers many examples. Vincent van Gogh created extraordinary art, but struggled with severe emotional pain. Alan Turing helped change the world through his work, yet faced isolation and persecution. Friedrich Nietzsche spent much of his life battling loneliness and poor health, while producing ideas that continue to influence humanity. These examples do not prove that intelligence causes suffering, but they remind us that brilliance does not protect people from human pain. In some cases, it may even intensify it. The emotional cost of awareness. Most people fear physical pain. Intelligent people often suffer more from emotional and existential pain. Questions such as, why are we here? What is the purpose of life? What happens after death? Why do good people suffer? Why is the world unfair? These questions have no easy answers. Yet intelligent minds often cannot stop asking them. The philosopher Socrates famously said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." But examining life deeply comes with a price. The deeper the questions, the heavier they can become. But intelligence is also a gift. At this point, intelligence sounds terrible, but that would be an incomplete picture. Intelligence has transformed civilization. It gave us medicine. It gave us science. It gave us technology. It gave us literature, philosophy, and art. Intelligent people have cured diseases, explored space, and expanded human knowledge. Their ability to question reality has improved life for billions. The same mind that worries deeply can also create deeply. The same mind that sees problems can also solve them. The same awareness that causes pain can also produce wisdom. Wisdom is different from intelligence. Perhaps the real question is not whether intelligence is a curse. Perhaps the question is whether intelligence is accompanied by wisdom. Intelligence helps you understand the world. Wisdom helps you live in it. Intelligence asks questions. Wisdom knows which questions deserve your energy. Intelligence sees every problem. Wisdom knows that not every problem can be solved. Intelligence fills the mind. Wisdom calms it. This may be why some of the happiest people are not the smartest, and some of the smartest people are not the happiest. Final reflection. So, is intelligence a curse? Sometimes. It can create loneliness. It can increase anxiety. It can make people painfully aware of realities that others overlook. But intelligence itself is not the curse. The curse is having intelligence without balance, without purpose, without connection, without wisdom. Because intelligence can show you how complicated life is. But wisdom teaches you how to live despite that complexity. Perhaps the goal isn't to be the smartest person in the room. Perhaps the goal is to be intelligent enough to understand life, and wise enough to enjoy it. As Bertrand Russell once wrote, "The trouble with the world is that the stupid are cocksure, and the intelligent are full of doubt." Maybe intelligence isn't a curse. Maybe it's simply the burden of seeing reality more clearly than most.